destination.
In a first for McCarran, airport advertisers have wrapped the interior of 4 automated trams with floor-to-ceiling ads. Each car interior was covered with 660 square feet of material that required 8 hours to install, with each piece of high-resolution wrap pre-cut by a custom machine. In Terminal 1, many passengers arrive and head straight to baggage claim. With its high ceilings and ample wall space, the area is ideal for displaying ads.
Currently, we're working with our airport advertiser to replace all the backlit signs with new digital signs. This allows us to replace the advertisement or put multiple advertisements on one sign.
In the coming months, newer nanolumens LED displays will allow ad content to change every few seconds, or for clients to buy out an entire space for integrated and dynamic messaging that could cover all of baggage claim for a few seconds or longer based on the client's preferences and budget.
Another opportunity for advertising is the rent-a-car center. So we have a lot of people come here that rent a car while they're on their trip, and it's a nice audience to capture, and it's a nice market that we can focus advertising towards.
Airport advertising companies are using technology to reach customers going to McCarran's Rent-A-Car Center, placing digital monitors within the buses as service center. With more than 7 million passengers using the bus system every year, the ads are certain to find a large audience. With unique and innovative methods of attracting travelers' attention, advertisers will continue to be a valuable revenue source for McCarran.
For individuals with intellectual or developmental disabilities, airports pose unique challenges. Here's a look at a program aimed at making travel a little easier for those individuals and their families.
Hi, how are you today?
For the second year in a row, the team at McCarran partnered with Allegiant Airlines and Families for Effective Autism Treatment to host a Wings for Autism event.
Hi, how are you?
An airport practice run specially designed for people on the autism spectrum and their travel companions. By rehearsing for a flight ahead of time, families can prepare for the real thing, making sure future vacations go smoothly. Autistic children sometimes have trouble adjusting to new situations. Through Wings for Autism, they gain exposure to the unfamiliar, the hustle and bustle of a busy travel hub. At the same time, families and caregivers can see how they react to a variety of airport situations.
This just gives them the practice to hopefully we're being proactive so they can have a successful trip later on. So a lot of stimuli, a lot of lights, noises, sounds, things like that can be hard for a lot of our kids.
Wings for Autism offers a unique opportunity to practice entering the airport, checking in, getting boarding passes,
Good morning. Thank you.
going through security, and boarding a plane.
At this time, we would like to welcome you to board.
Hi, welcome.
Once on the plane, children learn about the various sights and sounds they might encounter while in flight.
So being able to show him and practice it so that he can see what it's going to be like and that it's actually okay is the most important part.
This is helping us prepare for the opportunity to get on a plane and see how she's going to do and see what we need to do as a family.
Wings for Autism also gives airport employees a valuable opportunity to observe, interact, and deliver their services in a structured, educational environment.
This program kind of allows, TSA and airline staff and airports to, talk with families, learn more about people with intellectual disabilities, and, better ways to support them in air travel.
Aviation professionals learn to anticipate their customers' needs and offer a better overall travel experience.
It's not only a great program for families that have kids that are on the scale that need that experience to get familiar with travel, but it's great for the airport employees, for the TSA, for our crew members to get to learn patience and how to interact with different families and different types of people that they might encounter while traveling.
In addition to the Wings for Autism event, the airport is working with Magnus Mode to offer a customized mobile app that helps people with autism and other special needs navigate the airport. By providing a safe environment in which to learn how to navigate the airport, Wings for Autism can alleviate some of the stress families affected by autism might experience when traveling by air.
Drones have become popular both for recreational and commercial purposes. The Federal Aviation Administration has rules and regulations for the use of these aircraft and for their operators. Here are some of the do's and don'ts that apply to drones.
An unmanned aircraft system, or drone, is an aircraft without a pilot on board. Instead, the drone is controlled by an operator on the ground. Drones can be small, relatively inexpensive, and readily purchased online and at many stores.
Because these aircraft have the capability to fly almost anywhere, special rules and regulations have been put in place by the Federal Aviation Administration to protect public safety.
If you have a drone that weighs between 9 ounces and 55 pounds, you are required by the FAA to register your drone. So the FAA has a website. It's a great website for people to get all kinds of information about where to fly legally, how to get a license, how to register your drone. If you're going to be using your drone for commercial purposes, you are required to get a Part 107 certificate.
Since the FAA's rules for use of small drones went into effect in 2016, more than 100,000 people have obtained remote pilot certificates to fly drones for non-recreational purposes. The majority of drone pilots get certified by studying online materials and then passing an initial aeronautical knowledge test at an FAA-approved knowledge testing center. The certificate is valid for 2 years, after which time it must be renewed.
So the person has to understand there's more to just flying this thing and having fun. There's liability, and that's really what they have to understand. They are dealing with aircraft that operates in the national airspace. You have to follow the rules, so it's a pathway of education.
McCarran International, North Las Vegas, and Henderson Executive Airports are operated by the Department of Aviation and fall within the managed airspace of the Federal Aviation Administration. Without specific authorization from the FAA, drones are not allowed in areas around airports.
One really important message that the FAA wants to get across is drones and airports don't mix. And it's very important that if you are going to fly a UAS in Las Vegas Class Bravo airspace, make sure you educate yourself and make sure you have all the correct information before you go out and fly.
Anyone operating a drone is responsible for flying within FAA guidelines and regulations. That means knowing, before takeoff, where it is and where it is not safe to fly.
For information on registering a drone, airspace restrictions, and where and how to fly, visit the FAA's website at www.faa.gov/UAS.
To reach out to our growing number of Hispanic customers, each episode of Flight Path features a segment in Spanish with English subtitles. Here's Gabriela Muro to tell us more about some of the airline lounges that offer select passengers comforts beyond what's available in the airport terminal.
Para los viajeros frecuentes, los salones del aeropuerto ofrecen un escape de ambiente ajetreado del aeropuerto, con cómodos asientos, buena comida y televisores de pantalla grande. Los salones son un buen lugar para descansar y relajarse antes o después de un vuelo. Cuando usted quiere cumplir con un poco de trabajo o ponerse al día con los correos electrónicos, nuestros salones proporcionan Wi-Fi de alta velocidad gratis y los escritorios con fuentes de alimentación permiten a los clientes utilizar y cargar sus portátiles y otros dispositivos electrónicos.
En el aeropuerto McCarran hay 4 lugares que proporcionan a los viajeros un lugar tranquilo para relajarse, descansar, comer o trabajar.
En el vestíbulo D, el Salón Centurion está disponible exclusivamente para los miembros de la tarjeta American Express. Los servicios incluyen comida gourmet, cócteles especiales, listas de vinos disponibles y espacios para trabajar.
You know, it provides people a little bit of privacy and a little getaway from the crowds that frequent every airport. So it's just nice to be able to escape it a little bit.
También en el vestíbulo D está el Club United, que atiende a los pasajeros que viajan en la aerolínea United o en una de sus aerolíneas compañeras. Los miembros pueden relajarse y recargarse en el tranquilo escondite mientras disfrutan del bar gratuito, aperitivos ligeros, conexión Wi-Fi gratuita y mucho más.
Here I could have a little oasis, I could be away from everything. It's great. I could enjoy a drink at the bar, I could enjoy some food.
Si usted no viaja lo suficiente como para justificar el pago de una membresía anual al salón, el Club LAS proporciona acceso para todos los pasajeros con la compra de un pasaje de un día en la recepción. También puede obtener acceso con una tarjeta de Priority Pass. 2 ubicaciones convenientes, una en el vestíbulo D y una en las puertas de embarque E en el Terminal 3. Ofrecen todas las comodidades para que cualquier viajero se sienta como un VIP.
There's actually a shower in the back, which is kind of cool, and I can print my boarding pass. So it's really, really nice.
Así que la próxima vez que viaje al aeropuerto McCarran, si busca paz y tranquilidad, asistencia personal o un lugar privado para hacer algo de trabajo, piense en visitarnos en uno de estos salones del aeropuerto.
Para obtener más información sobre los servicios y comodidades que se ofrecen en cada ubicación, visita mccarran.com/salones.
For health-conscious travelers, finding good food on the go can be challenging. Master Airport restaurateur HMS Host rises to the challenge by offering a wide variety of meals and snacks to meet a variety of dietary needs and preferences.
Airports are places where customers have an array of food choices, from grab-and-go meals and snacks to sit-down restaurants. McCarran has a diverse assortment travelers can choose from.
For customers who have food allergies or those who simply prefer to stick to a specific diet, airport restaurants offer vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-free options.
HMS Host is really engaging with our customer, and our customer are health-focused. They're really looking for those options.
Customers looking for lighter fare while traveling can visit the PGA Tour Grill, where menu items include the Greek salad, grilled salmon, and a turkey burger. The restaurant also features the popular power salad with quinoa, tomato, roasted peppers, garbanzo beans, arugula, avocado, and fresh herbs. To give health-conscious travelers more ways to fuel their journeys, HMS Host recently introduced a new array of meals, snacks, and beverages.
We have developed with several nutritionists is paleo boxes and lunch boxes and protein boxes. They're all under 500 calories, no high fructose corn syrup, no added sweeteners. It's really that experience to be able to go into an airport and eat healthy.
The new Eat Well, Travel Further items are available at Fresh Attractions kiosks. There are food and beverages based on popular wellness trends such as organic probiotic beverages, wholesome snacks like kale chips, roasted chickpeas, and organic dried fruit. Vegan and vegetarian diners can visit Payway, where the menu includes edamame, vegetable spring rolls, vegetarian fried rice, and vegetarian lo mein noodles. For travelers who are craving a burger but still want to eat meat-free, PGA Tour Grill, Sammy's Beach Bar,